Mic check. Camera check. All right. So, welcome again to Military Guna TV. Thank you very much for tuning in. And we're going to speak a little bit about the Jamaica Premier League. So, I have noticed that not much people cover the Jamaica Premier League, but guess what? We need to cover it. We need to expose all areas of Jamaican football, and that is the only way the product will get better. Now, I can say that what I've seen so far, yeah, but the game that I'll be speaking about today is, as you can see, Tivoli Garden versus Portmore United. And I do believe that we had a better game than the first one, which was Dumble Holding versus Veer. And in all essence, Dumble Holding won that game 2 goals to 1, but that's not the game we're here for. So what I want you guys to do, take that 10 seconds that I'll be giving you now, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the share button, and also make sure you hit that notification bell so you get every video as soon as one drop. Please do so. 10. Go. All right, so let's get straight into the meat of the matter. So I got some of the statistics. I also watched the game, and I'm going to highlight. First of all, I'm going to show you guys the starting 11, the players for each team, and introduce to you guys some of the coach as well, because I want to get a little more in depth with the Jamaican football, with the Jamaican Premier League, as that when I'm covering it. So let me bring up the things that I just referred to a minute ago. So let's start off with Tivoli Gardens. So as you can see, this year was Tivoli Gardens starting 11. Let me move that banner out of the way. Just give me a second. So good. So as you can see, I'm sure that you guys can see the social. Ensure that you subscribe to the social. You follow me on the social, on the Twitter, on the Instagram, and the Facebook, and you're already here on the YouTube. Massive respect. So this here is Tivoli Garden starting lineup. We have Nicholas Clark in goal. We have Kemar Flemings, Odin Penny Cook, Justin Dunn, Ricardo Oldham, Rasheen Thompson, Horatio Morgan, Anthony Nelson, Warner Brown, which scored a lovely goal today, Kevin Garnett, Stephen McQueen. And on the bench, we have Kewang Watkinson, other goalkeeper, Nakil Wright, Trevon McCain, Rodrigo Wellington, Orlando Brown, and Tommy Lawrence. Head coach, Philip Williams. Now let's look at the Portmore United team. Eric Edwards in goal, Gawain Austin, we have Emilio Rasaw, Colin Wedderburn, Alvinus Myers, Jevons Basco, Tajay Brown, Leonardo Gibson, and Saniki Burton, Javik McFarlane, Aaron Elliott. Then on the bench we have Daniel Prince Smith, Rudolph Austin. I'm sure most of you would be very much familiar with that name. Former Reggae Boy, Siobhan Watkins, Zayn Hilton, Stefan Young, and DeAndre Cunningham. Head coach Lenny Hyde. So this, as you can see, is actually was a lovely goal. I mean, a peach of a goal. Be the keeper at the near post, but as you can see from the picture there, the positioning was quite poor. But before I get into that, let's speak about the game just a little bit. No, it was pretty much a game, but a balance of play. Let's take away the good and the bad from the game. So the good of the game, the tempo was pretty much a bit higher than the Dublin Olin game. I think that maybe it could be the conditions. Could be a little bit more cooler, but we had a higher tempo. We didn't see anyone look out of shape. We didn't see anyone look too unfit. And definitely, as the game goes on, you can say that it was pretty much a fairly good game in the balance of play. Both teams going at each other. As I said earlier, this game actually looks significantly better than the previous one in regards to tempo. The tempo was quite good. But as early as the game, we saw that tackles were thrown in early, very, very aggressive. Players going at each other. But the nick up before halftime, we saw where Werner Brown scored his goal to make it going into the second half, halftime break. Tivoli Gardens 1-0. Now coming out in the second half, where we saw Portmore grew into the game, started to play a lot more aggressive, started to play the ball around, and then now at patches of the game, Tivoli was literally chasing, but it was a pretty much, as I said, balance of play. Both teams going at it head to head. Both teams trying to get themselves ahead as early as possible from what we've seen so far. Cavaliers getting off on a good start. Moby didn't get off a good start, a bottom of the tail as early as possible. But they have a young team, so they will get back. Get back to this game now. The game went down, way down to the 89th minute for the likes of Shea Smith to get back something on the board for Portmore United. And I think that it wasn't against run of play, but certainly, I think that they could have. How could I put it now? It's not a case in which, as you can see, was actually an odd goal as well, because the guy Shea Smith is in between two defenders. Surprisingly, the ball came in through the central midfielder. He received it, and on the turn, he just hit it in the far corner. Keeper had no choice. Keeper could have done a lot better with his positioning. I'm not sure why the keeper loves. We have seen it throughout the entirety of the day. I saw it yesterday as well in the games where the keeper consistently stand in the middle of the goal. I don't know. Maybe he never sensed a bit of danger. Also, I strongly believe that the defenders should have done a lot better in covering the player. There's 3 defenders, 1 attacker, and he end up control the ball inside of the 18-yard box and still had the opportunity to get off his shot. So I do believe that goal was duly rewarded, and it was massively on the side of the defenders, poor defending. But I think that it was a fair result based on how the game panned out. And as you can see, it's more presentable on the eye. The game is it's a lot more presentable on the eye. It looks good, people. I'm telling the truth, it looks good. So let me run through the stats of the game. Let me give you guys the stats. So this is how the game ended. We had 10 shots to Tivoli Gardens, while 13 for Portmore United. 5 shots on target apiece. We have 13 fouls committed by Tivoli Gardens and 7 by Portmore United. Almost double the amount of fouls that Portmore United made. But each one of them receiving the same amount of yellow cards. No red cards. Tivoli Gardens was caught offside twice, and 5 corners to Tivoli Gardens, 4 to Portmore United. And Portmore United keeper made 2 saves and 1 save for Tivoli Gardens keeper. And I think that despite the game was just both teams going at it, but it was too balanced. The tempo was not too bad. It was better than the previous game. As you can see, the possession was in favor of Tivoli Gardens, but honestly, I'm kind of not so sure about the possession stats, because from what I saw, it would have seen as if Portmore had a little bit more possession, especially in the latter stages when they got their goal. They had a little bit more dominance, and it's not in a sense in which one Tivoli was dominating at any point. I didn't really see that. Most of the possession was in favor of Portmore. But I think that's how they calculate their possession stats, and I think that's something that Sportsmax might work on soon. But all again, I think 1-1 was very much the balance of play result, because that's how the game went. Good tempo, good playing. I think the visual, just looking at the game, it seems a lot more better just to appreciate football. And the quality, I think it's improving. Not saying that they're the better players, because you can mention the names from back then, but the quality has significantly improved. So hopefully, guys, remember to smash the like button. I'm closing off now. Please remember to smash the like button. And definitely, this has been really a good one. And I see you guys again for the next game tomorrow. We're going to see the top Mount Pleasant in action, because they're recruiting a lot of young players. But definitely, it is one to see. So, people, thank you very much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow. And I am out.